Hi YouTube, it's Jacqueline, Witchy Jacqueline, also known as. How are we doing tonight? I'm just basically sitting here being bored. Um, I'm not starting on any crocheting tonight because I actually, in between my videos I've been uploading on YouTube today, I had to pack because I'm going to Ohio for the holidays and I'm going to my parents' house. um, Christmas Eve, we're gonna be with or my cousin is my cousin Melissa. She's doing a dinner and all that fun stuff. And actually, me and my sister are pitching in. We're gonna be making like a hash brown, cheesy hash brown dish that we're bringing to that and all that fun stuff. So yeah, but we're leaving tomorrow, so it's gonna be so fun. Um, yeah, so yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm going to be in Ohio. I have no idea when I'm going to be back to make more videos when I do go, but I'm leaving tomorrow to do that. So I'm just trying to put in as much videos as I can tonight. Um, this is going to be a lot of random things. I'm going to share like my my crochet hooks. I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to like just share all the hooks that I have, sizes and everything. And just a bit of everything, all my tools and everything I use when I do my crafting. Um, I have some books and um, stuff that I want to share that have to do with crocheting. Um, I have swatches that I'm going to share with you that I have made ever since I started my crocheting. I've accumulated quite a bit, and they're all very random. You're gonna hear some certain noises in the background maybe because unfortunately, I live above a bar here in western north or northwestern New York, and yeah, being above a bar is fun. Actually, tonight while we are hanging out and everything, I'm having a glass of red wine. This is the last of what I had in a bottle that was gifted to me. Here, let me share. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be like right in your face. I'm gonna look as I reach for this. All right. Um, the friend that donated this or donated that gifted this to me, I gave her a tarot card reading because I do that on the side. Um, I don't make money off of any of my stuff that I like off of that. Like I'm not like one of those witches that um, charges people for crap like that, like spells and whatever. Like I am not that type. This was a close friend of mine, and she asked me to give her a tarot card reading, and I gave her a tarot card reading. And when she came over, because we made an appointment and everything, and when she came over, she gifted me two tops that didn't fit her anymore, which those tops were actually super cute, but I can't wear them until summer. Super cute dressy tops. And then she gifted me this bottle of wine, Red Rock Winery Merlot. And she knew I like red wine, so I was like, thank you. I'm like, so that was my gift for giving her a card reading. Very nice of her. She didn't have to give me anything for that. But that's what I'm drinking right now. Glass of red wine. Fancy, fancy. With my granny glasses and my granny shawl on while we're chit-chatting. But anyways, this is so much fun. I got this Afghan that's on my lap. I'm going to share this. My mom made this for me. My mom is a she's a professional crocheter. I'm not so much professional. I'm getting there. I'm learning. Heck, if I can make a bag and a purse and a freaking all kinds of cool stuff, I'm getting there. I'm learning my stitches. Just takes time because there is a technique to it. I have the tendency of stitching too tight, and I have the tendency of like the when your yarn, the tension. I'm terrible at tension and working with that. it just takes me a while to work with the yarn a couple times. I have to rip it apart. When I start on a project, I have to rip it apart and start over several times to get it right. So I consider myself a beginner still, or intermediate, I guess, because I'm learning stitches, and not all of them I have them memorized. I can't memorize everything, but I write things down and note it so I can remember. So I guess what I'm going to start off with is I'm going to share the books. We'll start with that. Share the books. I did mention in my previous video that I ordered this right here is a Mary Maxim. I think this is the newest one that I got in the mail. I have my address there, but that's just the back of just like a magazine booklet type thing. Mary Maxim. And I'll put it up so you can see that this month's, I think it's monthly that they send me these. But in here, inside, they actually, let me find it. Yeah, here it is. I'm just gonna fold the page up. It's like a magazine ordering book type thing. Stay continuously crafty with our monthly clubs, which I'm part of 2 that I subscribe to. I haven't received anything yet. I'm hoping, because I already purchased them. They didn't charge me yet for them. The purchases that I made are still pending because the monthly it's almost like one of those monthly box subscription things that you can get, like Knit Crate, and or like, you know, those makeup things that you can get, monthly makeup ones. There's all kinds of, there's so many different monthly things out there for anyone's hobby or taste or whatever. There's so many. Like, there's even witchy boxes out there, which I actually might want to get one of those. I just need to find a good one. I need to watch some of you YouTubers out there and get a really good idea. If any of you that are watching me and you are involved in, you know, which your beliefs are involved in paganism or witchcraft or any of that kind of sort of thing, let me know. I'm not in the left-handed side. I'm on the right side, just by the way. I'm not an evil person. I don't cast spells on people in a negative way unless they're trying to harm me. I do protective spells and stuff like that, but other than that, I don't do anything evil. Anyways, I'm getting off track. Yeah, there's so many different monthly subscribing things that you can do, and I decided to do it's called I don't know if you can read it, Knit and Crochet Club. You can do the knit or crochet. It's right there. I'm going ahead and I'm gonna do the Crochet Club, and it starts out, it says right there, first month only, it's $9.99, and then from there on all the months later on as it goes will be $12.99. And I also got the jewelry one, so I'll be part of the jewelry club. That one starts at $6.99, and after the first month, of course, it goes back to $12.99. I don't know. I know you can't really read that very well because my camera quality on this godforsaken notepad that I'm using is terrible. The terrible video quality. I apologize. Like, when I'm moving around, it's like really trippy. It's like, ooh, look at the you know, it's really trippy. I know, I understand, and I apologize for that. And I like to talk with my hands a lot too, so you're going to be seeing a lot of craziness. I apologize. That's just how my videos are going to be, because my phone doesn't do very well at recording longer videos when I want to record a longer video. So Anyways, but so yeah, I wanted to start out with that. These are the monthly magazines. These are free to get in the mail, so if you want to just go on marymaxim.com. I am not what do they call it? Here's my disclaimer. I'm not affiliated with these. They have no idea that I'm talking about them. I don't I I use my own money to purchase these things. So, my own credit card. Yeah. So, just so you guys know, this is my own money out of my own pocket that when I get these things and share. I'm just sharing something great because I think it's great to share and I recommend it. That's it. So, I'm a nobody on here on YouTube. I barely have what I got six as of right now as I'm putting this video up, 16 subscribers. So, and I'm not here for the numbers of subscribers either. I'm here because I enjoy just doing this and just chatting to a camera. It's fun. So, just be aware of that. So, I am not like, yeah, they're not paying me to say anything or any of this. So, when I get these monthly things coming in, I'm going to be totally bluntly honest, like if I like it or not. So, yeah. So from there on, when you get these catalogs though, they're all the same. I don't know why I've been saving them every time I've been getting them in the mail. I need to toss them because I examined them and they are pretty much the same thing every month, unless they get something new. So they send one every month to you. But it's nice to have. And you can order online, and if you are ordering online, you do type in the yellow box number during your order and everything. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. I like it. So, but yeah, those can be tossed, but I'm keeping that one until I get my new one. So that I wanted to just share with you real quick. My books, I don't know, that's another catalog too that I got, but it's not really about crochet, so I'm not saving that. That has nothing to do with crochet. I mean, there are crafty things in there, but so my mom gifted me a lot. Well, my mom gifted me all of these pretty much. And my mom is awesome. She was super happy to find out that I'm into crochet. So she's like, Jackie, I have every size hook for you. I have all kinds of yarn for you. I have, like, this Christmas when I go to Ohio, I guarantee that I'm going to be coming home with a bin full of yarn. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. She brought me like a bin, a plastic bin, and a full box. Like, you know, those cardboard boxes that hold folders inside of them. She had one of those boxes with the lid on it and one of the plastic purple totes. Like, here's the lid to the tote that she gave me that was like so deep, full of yarn. Yeah, she brought that to me this year. And then she brought me all these books, and I wanted to share these books because I do recommend them for if you're a beginner crocheter or if you're just an intermediate and you've been crocheting for a while. I want to share these books. Whether you have them already or not, I don't know. It's just something really cool that I want to share. So, first one is, my mom purchased this obviously at Hobby Lobby. I don't know when she purchased it, but when she did, it cost her $22.46 for this book. It is the Encyclopedia of Crochet. It has 164 stitch patterns, 21 projects. It gives you basic techniques, color, yarn, thread, bead, wire, Tunisian, tapestry, lace, and medallions. So that's the front of the book. The author, oh, what is your name, author? Donna Coolers, Encyclopedia of Crochet. There's a picture of her, and that's the back of the book. Yeah, it's it's a very, very, very useful book. Like, yeah, I I have to highly suggest this book. I use this. I use this and it's very helpful. It teaches you how to read patterns when you go through books like this and stuff. It's a nice size thick book, as you can see. It's very nice. And I don't know how much it is if you were to look this up online right now. I have no idea. I didn't research what the cost of it is as of now. If you were to look up this and purchase it online, or if you were to go to Barnes and Nobles or any other bookstore that would have this available, I don't know how much they would sell it for. I have no clue. I haven't researched the pricing, but this was something that my mom gifted me, and I'm very thankful of having this. It's just pretty awesome that she gave this to me. I'm very happy to have it. Very fortunate I have a loving mom that gives me things like that. So super cool. Yeah, I recommend this. I highly recommend it. It's an awesome, awesome book. Another amazing thing that she gave me. I freaking love this. She gave me Beyond the Square crochet motifs. It has 144 circles, hexagons, triangles, squares, and other unexpected shapes. It's by Eddie Ekman, author of the Crochet Answer book. And it's pretty much like a binder type book. There's the front of it. Create Crochet Magic. That's the back of the book. Um, the book is very colorful. I will say that. Here is the contents. I'll share that with you. Yes. And the way they teach you the direct, like, and this is another way of learning how to read patterns instead of, watching YouTube, because that's how I learned, was watching YouTube videos and just watching step by step and pausing the video and rewinding when if I didn't get it right and didn't see it right or didn't hear her correctly. I would rewind. Like, you don't have to always constantly just use YouTube videos to learn. You can read actual, and this is a good way of reading patterns. So this is something that I highly recommend. I have no idea. Okay. Excuse me. The wine is making me burp. I apologize. The price on the book here, I don't know if you can see that. It says $18.95 US. It doesn't give the Canadian price. I don't know if that's how much my mom purchased this for or not. I don't know. This was gifted to me from my mother, so I really have no idea. But I do recommend, if you can find this or Google it or anything, I do recommend this, especially for beginners learning different stitches and different techniques and all that fun stuff. I really highly recommend this because I do use this as well. This is so much fun. And yeah, I'm actually going to share a lot of my swatches, I guess you can call them, that I already have. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump my camera. I'm going to show you those after I'm done sharing all my books and everything that I have, patterns and all that fun stuff. So, yep. So I highly recommend this book for you beginner crocheters out there. Seriously. It's a beautiful, and it's all the colors. Like, they even have in the back stitch keys. So you learn what all the stitches, when you're reading a pattern and all that, like, that you learn all that in this. This is such a great book to use. I really highly suggest this. It's easy to read. It's easy to follow through. It's, yeah, love it. So I recommend that. Another one that my mom, I remember her having this, like, when I was younger. She's had this book for a really long time, and she ended up gifting this book to me. This is you can see this is a really big book. It's a heavy book. This is Reader's Digest, Complete Guide to Needlework. This has everything. Everything. I'm not even kidding you. It has embroidery, needlepoint, knitting, applique, quilting, patchwork, macrame, macrame. I don't know how to freaking say some of these words, so if I'm saying them wrong, please don't laugh at me. Crochet, rug making, lace work. They have every single thing in here, and it teaches you step, like, look at the table of contents. I'm not even kidding you. It has everything. Everything. And it starts out with embroidery, and it, like, everything. It tells you where to find it in the book. It teaches you step by step. It has pictures, and pictures are very important because you need to see how it's, like, look at that. It teaches you sewing techniques. Like, it shows you where the needle is going into each and everything, like all the little movements and everything, step by step. I highly recommend this. Highly recommend this book, because this actually, just beyond just crochet, this actually broadens your knowledge on everything when it comes to all needlework. So yeah, and it's Reader's Digest. I do not know, that's the side of the binding. I do not know the cost of this. My mom has had this for a really long time. I remember seeing this in the house. It's Reader's Digest, as you can see. This is the front of the book. Look it up and see how much it is. It's a very heavy duty book. It's a hard binder, very thick, very big book. This was, thank God, it was gifted to me from my mom. So, but I recommend this as well. So this is a great thing to have if you're a crafter. I highly recommend to have this, especially if you're working with yarn and all that fun stuff that we like to do. All right, so next, these are, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are all patterns, and some of these have more than one pattern in them. This one, this was purchased at Walmart. This was given to me by my mom. This has, let me just count real quick how many. 8 different patterns in this. There's this one. It has 8 different patterns. The first ones they show you, and what they do is they put a number on the bottom, and you just look up the number on the inside of this, of what pattern, where to find that pattern for that specific blanket. I'm going to show you slowly. Here's those blankets. Those ones. And then on the other side, there's those ones. Those blankets. And then on the back, there's more blankets to choose from. These are all Afghans. Yep, so that's one. Victorian Victorian Beauties, my apology. That one cost my mom at Walmart $3.50. Actually, she got a sale on it. It was originally $3.50 up here. The sticker price at Walmart was $3.14. The sticker price she purchased this for, so she had a few cents off on that. This one my mom got at Hobby Lobby. 63 easy to crochet pattern stitches. Oh my god, that has like every single, see all these squares? Yeah. And you can make one bit. This is like one of those things where you, per square, it's a different pattern. You learn all these new stitches. This is another great one to have. I actually, yeah, I was looking through this one. I just haven't used it yet. But, oh my God, yeah. This would be a super fun, it would be a long project, but it's something that would be actually fun. Like make a square per week or per month, depending on the pace that you want to do. And then eventually sew them all together and make this beautiful blanket with these colors, or with whatever color choice that you want to use. Yay! That's nice that my mom. This was only at Hobby Lobby when she. I don't know when she purchased this, but she purchased this um, at Hobby Lobby for $6.99. And design by Darla Sims. Just so if you want to look at this or look it up, you might be able to find this online. It teaches you step-by-step stuff. Yeah. And it's got colored pictures of each square. When you're making them, it tells you step by step. Yeah. This is nice. This is really nice. So, yeah. I recommend that. I highly recommend that. So there's that one. Rugs. Easy rugs to crochet. Now, rugs are fun. My mom also purchased this at Hobby Lobby for $6.30. When she purchased that for that price, I have no idea. So these are all different designs of rugs. How many different designs that she has on here? 8 designs. It says right up here in this catalog here. 8 designs. So there's that. These are all the different design rugs that you can create for yourself. I like that one. That one's cool. And I like that one too. That one's cool. Those two would look really cute in my kitchen, and they're my colors. I actually, in my kitchen, I use blue tones in my kitchen. That one's cute too. I like the round ones. That would look cute here in this room. I don't know what colors I would use. I would probably use earthy tones for the round one for this room. I would love to have a round rug in here because this room is not very big, but it would look really cute in front of my altar that I use. So yeah. Oh, by the way, that's all my witchy stuff on top of my dresser, by the way. Fun. So don't be scared. Yeah, don't be scared of that stuff, please. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't use it in an evil way, so please don't be frightened by my background stuff. All right, moving on. This is also purchased from Hobby Lobby. My mom loves Hobby Lobby. I do too, but it can be a little expensive. Even though they have sales almost every freaking day. Every time I go in that store, I could spend like freaking all day in that store. I'm not even kidding you. And I want to go home with the whole everything. Every single thing that's in that store. I want to take it home. I would be broke. Like, and it's like I love everything in that store. Like everything. It's overwhelming when you go in that store. But yeah. Oh, this is really nice. This has beautiful Afghans in it too. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Rose Cottage Afghans is the name of this. She purchased it for $5.85. Just hold that up for you. When she purchased this for that price, I have no idea. But you can find this at Hobby Lobby, or you can look it up, Google it, and look it up online and see if you can find it somewhere else to purchase for cheaper. I don't know. And it comes with maybe 8 or 7, 8, 9. Comes with, wait, no. Nope, comes with 7 different patterns. My apologies. 7 different patterns in this. So there's that one. Ooh, this one actually came in a bag with one of my yarns that was donated to me to do hats and stuff like that, to donate when I made them. Um, it was a community thing that I was doing for the winter, which I'm done doing now. But I have all that leftover yarn still, just to keep for myself and make and do whatever I please with it. But which is fine by the people that give it to me. They know that I can only make so much. They gave me so much. Like, people really donated a lot, and I'm only one person. I can make only so much. So they were completely fine with the stuff for me to just keep. They just want, like, the one guy, he was like, because he was helping his mom de-hoarding her house, and he was just pretty much helping her clean out her house, and she was happy that most of it was going towards something, a good deed. So, but she was having a hard time letting it go. But he was like, Jackie, I don't care what you do with this yarn, I'm just happy that it's out of my mom's house. So whatever I can do to make people happy, I'm fine. Just so everyone knows that it was gifted to me either way, and it's for me to keep, even when or how I use it. Um, I'm just happy that I know people that are willing to give me that kind of stuff. But this was in one of the bags. This comes with 6 designs by Carol Pryor. Scrap bag Afghans to crochet. So that's fun. It has all kinds of different designs. Looks like there's some octagon squares back there, and there's some other ones. Super nice. Let's see. Let me open this. This is vintage. This is definitely old. A lot of the yarns that I got from that guy, a lot of the stuff was old style. That's where I got a lot of my vintage yarns. And I'm obsessed with anything vintage. I'm obsessed with lately. I don't know why, but I love anything vintage that has to do with crafts. I'm like obsessed with collecting it. I don't know, my eye is just drawn to it. Maybe it's like a past life of mine, where someone was into this crafting, and that's why I love and enjoy it so much. I don't know, it's something to think about. Here's another one. Brunswick. Afghans Brunswick. Yarns Brunswick. Knit and crochet. So there's knit and crochet in this. How many? I don't know how many. This is like a mix of all kinds of stuff. It doesn't give me an exact amount, but there's a lot in here. 10, maybe 10 patterns. I don't know. There's a lot though. There is a lot. Very pretty. So there's that. That's the one front of it. And here's I think that's knitting. They show the knitting size. So half of the book is knitting and the other half is crocheting. That's how that works. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Price on the book says it's $3.95. I don't know how much it actually is still. It might be cheaper than that for all I know, or if you find it somewhere else, I'm just sharing. So that's the end of all those books that I'm sharing that I have with my crocheting. That's all that I have. Next, what I want to share with you are my hooks. Earlier in my other video, I shared, just in case a needle or something falls out of my little book, because I have a hard time zipping it because I have it stuffed with so much stuff in here, which I'm about to show you. I keep it in the Ziploc bag. So, because I'm going to Ohio and I need this stuff. I need to not lose any of my stuff. So I keep everything in a Ziploc bag, and I put it in my, I have a little tote every time I go to my sisters or my moms and dads. I put everything in a tote on the project that I'm working on at that time. I put it in this little tote here, and I take it with me. I always put a small project in there because I'm not there for that long. I'm probably going to be gone for a week or two, and that's it. I'm not going to be gone that long. So, and I'm not going to be crocheting the whole time that I'm there. So, but my mom and I will be sitting down and crocheting together, I'm so sure, because I'm sure she has something to share with me, something new to teach me. So I'm excited to do that with her. I'm so excited. But this is one of my hooks. I did share this in my previous video. This is a size Q, 16 millimeter. It's a very large, fat hook. So I have that. Another fat size one I got. This is a size L, an 8 millimeter. I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, I don't know how well you, oh, it's really glaring. There you go. You can kind of see that now. But that's a nice size thickness. It's a decent size thick needle. So I got that, and I keep that in my little crochet little book thing here. All the other sizes that I have, and I just keep it mixed in with all my other aluminum sizes that I hear. I have a mixture of different sizes here that I keep here. The smallest size that I have here, I have no idea what size. I have a size 0. This is a 0. That is a 0, ladies and gentlemen. It's so freaking super, super, super tiny. Super tiny. So I got that, which I will probably hardly ever use. Another one that I have, this is a size F. Really? Oh, those are size. I have 2 different sizes. I have an aluminum size F, which is this one, and then I got the rubber handled one, size F. These are supposed to be the same size, which yes, they are. They look like the same size. And I also have acrylic hooks. What size is this? Do I have a size F? No, I do not have a size F in acrylic. So I got them both in aluminum. So I got those sizes. What's the next size that I got? I think the smallest one that I have is the 0, and then the next up from 0 is E, size E, 3.50 millimeter. I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah. That's the next size up from 0 that I own. I'm sure there's sizes in between all that. Next one I got H, and I also have H. It's a 5. Oh, this is a different size H though. This does not look like the same size. Or is it? No. These don't look like the same size. They don't look like the same size to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do they look like the same? They look like the same, don't they? I don't know. This one looks bigger to me for some reason. And I got them side by side. Yeah, this one's thicker. I think this one's thicker. So, but it says it has a letter H on it. It doesn't say what brand name it is, but this has like a letter H on it. So I don't know. And I don't know where I got this hook. This was not given to me by my mom. I have no idea where this came from. These rubber handled ones I purchased at Walmart, and I think I spent 20 bucks on this whole zipper binder. This is a boy brand. EFGH. Okay. I got EFGHIJK is what came with this zip up case. And it comes with this little clear plastic baggie and everything, but these are all empty. There's nothing else that comes with it. It's just the hooks alone that came with this. And what's cute, that the zipper has like this cute little crystallized, nice, pretty little silky pink tassel to zip up the case together. But I have the case freaking stuffed so much with all my hooks. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be another long video, I'm sorry, but I just love sharing the things that I have. The next size, just plain aluminum, say that 10 times, that's aluminum. I'm one of those people that can't say certain words properly, like pneumonia and all that fun stuff. Someone's texting me, my sister. Yeah, she's like, do you have an ugly sweater, Christmas sweater that I can pack? She's asking me. All right, hold on real quick. You guys are going to stay here with me on this. I will be right back. Just give me 1 second. I have to grab an ugly sweater and show her. I have to show her my ugly sweater that I'm bringing. Oh my god. She's making me unpack everything. Alright. Technically this isn't an ugly sweater, but this is what I'm wearing for Christmas. Oh, it's so sparkly. It's a reindeer. My mom actually got me this last year. So I'm going to send a picture of this to my sister real quick since she texted me. I'm like, does this count? Right. Does this count? Mom gifted this to me last year. All right. Attachment, take photo. So, yeah, this is the sweater that I'm going to wear at my family thing when we're all having fun and playing our little gift exchange game thing, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea what they have planned, but beautiful, fluffy sweater. It's super soft, but I haven't worn it yet, and I'm so excited to wear this. So this is the kind of things that you can only wear. Did I send it? Why didn't it send? It didn't send. All right, anyways, but sorry guys, I'm easily distracted. My sister distracted me. I'm easily distracted. My apologies. All right, let me sip my wine. But anyways, yeah, what was I talking? Oh, my hooks and stuff. So that's what I got. And then I got these. My mom gifted me these. She gave me these ones. I have to say, I love these kind of crochet hooks that have the handle. I easily get cramps when I'm constantly working or whatever. I get that funny cramp right here in my thumb area and in the center and on the bottom here. And I have to massage my hand like that. It's, I know a lot of you people can relate to that. This actually helps so much, and I love these. I love these. These are officially, every once in a while I'll pick up one of these just to do something different and use something different. I do, like, every once in a blue moon pick up like these clear My mom got me these. The sizes that I have in here is G, H, I, J, and K size, and they're just clear plastic acrylic hooks. So I do use them once in a while, so I keep them inside my case here. But I love these with the rubber handle or whatever, the big bulky handle. They are fantastic for dealing with when you have like an arthritis type problem in your hand or cramping or any of the sorts. What also I got in my little stitch bag is a bunch of stitch markers. I purchased these off of blah, 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 blah. I say Wish. I got these. There was like 100 or so, or maybe 1,000 of them. I don't know, but I got it for like $1 or something. Super cheap, little just little plastic little stitch markers, and they're perfect. They're easy to handle. They're easy to work with, and they're perfect for using for all crochet projects. Perfect. And then I got my measuring, which is important for me to have. You know, your measuring thing. I want one of those ones that have the retractable things. I want one of those. Those are cute. But this is, my sister gave me this one because I needed it. So, and it's just one that I have rolled up. Yeah, but it works. It works. It goes all the way to what measure? 60. 60. So 60 inches long measuring tape. And it's just made out of plastic, vinyl, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's made out of vinyl. But it's perfect for my projects. And then I keep my little needles here. I got my 2 big fat eye needles here. She goes, sure, plan on wearing Christmas Eve. Okay. Sorry. Distraction, my sister. I'm like so excited about leaving tomorrow and going to my sister. No, going to my, seeing my family. But yeah, I got 2 of these big eye needles. Yep, those are really important to have. Super thick needle. They're not sharp at all. They're perfect for sewing in your ends and whatever and whatnot, or sewing together squares. Like that's it's important to have those with if you're a beginner crocheter. So it's just important. But this is something that, this is what I got for now and what I use, and I take this everywhere I go. I also sometimes have these big, huge hook. I use these to hold a project too, depending how big the project is. It keeps it together, how thick the yarn or whatever is. So I have these different sizes too. I have a smaller one than this too that I have. Actually, I'm using it. Let me just stick these back in one of these loops here so I don't lose them. I'm using it to hold this together. So that's the other one I got. And what else do I have in this little pocket binder? This is for hooking. I have one of those loom knitting things, and this is one of those things that you use to move the yarn over each of the little pokey thingies on the loop, round loopy thing. So I have one of those inside here. I actually use this sometimes to poke out yarn in a project if I need to, and I just use this. I use this as a tool other than, you know, knit looming or whatever, however you want to call it. So yeah, so I use that. So yeah, I don't want to break my zipper by closing it, but it actually closes. But oh, it's Boyd. It has, you can't really see it. There you go, Boyd brand, and then it's got this cute little tassel on the zipper with a little plastic, little crystal thing on it. Super cute. this case, and with those rubber handled hooks, that those came with this case, it was 20 bucks. So worth it. I thought that was a really good deal on getting these hooks, so I bought those. I keep those, and they go with me, which I should keep. I'm not going to take this blanket with me. That's going to stay home. That's not a project I'm taking. I have no idea. I have no idea what project I'm going to take with me, though. That's the only thing. I want to take something with me for the road. I just haven't decided what I'm taking with me to Ohio. But I got my hooks and everything in there so far. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to take with me, yarn-wise. Alright, so I got that. Let me take a sip of my wine. I'm going to switch on to sharing all my swatches. Oh my gosh, I have a lot to show you. I'll go through these pretty fast though, so I'm not holding you guys up. I know this, we're at 51:28 seconds. Delish. Okay. So a lot of these are from when I first started crocheting and I was learning, so a lot of them are not. Some of these are not mine. Some of these granny squares. These came in yarn that was donated to me. These, yeah, I didn't make these squares. Someone else made these. I made that. That was one of my first puffy stitch granny square looking things. Is that back? That was backwards. That's the right side you're supposed to look at. It's like one of those crazy puff stitching things. That was my first time making one of these. So I have that. My first triangle. That's the right side. My first triangle. This is an octagon looking one. Snowflakey looking thing. That's actually really pretty. I made one of those. It's not laying flat though, it's curling on the edges. So that's one that I gotta block if I'm ever gonna put it onto one of my project blankets and connect all these. Yeah, that's gonna have to be blocked. Ooh, this one's a puffy, crazy stitching. It's hard to see. That was obviously practicing with different textured yarn. So I got that. That's another one that's not laying flat, but it's actually really pretty. That's one I was practicing. I know this for a fact was out of one of those crochet motifs. So it's definitely one of those that I was practicing with. That's super pretty. I really like that. I like that. I did pretty good on that. Oh, look at that one. I did just a triangle one. Granny square. I did that. That's a tiny little. Here's a tiny little miniature granny square that I have. Here's a super bright pink that kind of fell apart on the top. One that I was working on. That's a circle like granny square. Here's a virus shawl stitching that I was working on. So there's that. Here's a loom hitting. I loomed this hat. I will never wear this hat because there's a lot of mistakes in it. But I actually loom knitted this hat. That was like one of my first things I've ever made. Yeah, look, there. Ooh, look at that. Look at that mistake. Yeah. This is the example why I won't wear this. This is one of my beginning things. But I keep it. There's another huge mistake. I missed a loop. So there's like a huge gap hole right there. I'm keeping this though, just, you know, just because it's just, I think it's a fun thing to keep. I have tons of pom-poms that I was practicing and making. Tons of pom-poms in here. So, like, of all different colors. So I might make something really funky out of them one day. I don't know. We'll see. I got a bunch of other, oh, here's another granny square that I made. I was just practicing with different yarns. That one's pretty wild colors. This is a granny square that I didn't make. That's someone else. I got a bunch of stuff that's made from somebody else in here. That's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine. These are mine. I was practicing trying to do a little doily thingy, like a little coaster with variegated or, you know, changing yarn, color changing yarn or whatever. A granny square centerpiece that I messed up, that unfrayed. But I saved it. I still have it. Another little coaster thing that I made. That's actually turned out pretty good. I got freaking hair stuck to it. Sorry about that. That's pretty cute. I made that. I made this. That's pretty cool. It's like a 3D puff stitch flower-like square. I made that actually. That's not mine. That's from somebody else. Oh, I did make this. That's another one that I practice on. That has some puff stitching and whatnot. Different crazy designs. This is super soft yarn, so it's like, this one was made with super soft yarn. All of these are made with different yarn, so when I end up putting them together in a blanket, it's going to be a funky blanket. But they're super cute to have. And I'm actually going to mix these ones up too. They're all different sizes, but I'm going to mix them up and see what comes of it. So that's a nice, decent little pile of different swatches. The rest what's in here are tons of, oh, here's another one that's not mine. Another granny square. But a lot, I have so many pom-poms. I made tons of pom-poms. There's a bag full of that in here. So that's one bag that I have. That's just one bag. All right, here's my other one of stuff. Now, honestly, there isn't really a lot in this. It might look. So I did a rectangle granny square. That's actually pretty cool. I have how to make this. If you don't know how, I have a video of it saved on my channel in my other crocheters videos that I use. So, yep. So there's that one. I learned how to do the crocodile stitch. Check that out. This takes up a lot of yarn when you're doing this type of stitching. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, but this is like super cute, this crocodile stitch. This is actually easy. I was intimidated when I saw this. I was so intimidated by using this. I think Creative Grandma, I used this off of her. I got this and learned how to make this off of her. And I was so freaking excited. I was like, oh my God, I know how to do the crocodile stitch now. I was like so proud of myself. Like, look at the back of this. That's the back of the crocodile stitch. Crazy. And then look at when you turn around. Look at that. This reminds me of Green Giant. You know, the can of green beans? Green Giant Man. This reminds me of him when I see this. I love it. I love it. I know I'm a character. So I was like so happy that I learned how to make that. How to make this, I do believe that I have it saved on my crochet creators videos that I use. I think I have it on that list. I think I do have it saved. Creative Grandma, that's who I learned this, how to make that from. It's actually easier than what you think. No lie. I also learned this one off of Crochet Grandma too. So I got a bunch of these. I have them in white, a dark blue. I got a bunch of these squares that I was gonna turn into something. I just don't know what I'm gonna turn into. I was thinking maybe like a curtain. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with these, but I got a bunch of these made. I got the dark blue in that, and then I got the light baby blue color, and then I got another shade of blue color. I really don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I'm going to put them together and do something with them. Oh, I put these squares together. Jada and Stitches. I learned how to do this off of her, and I sewed these squares already together and created this nice little motif center square for a blanket when I decide to continue to make this. So that's something that's pretty cool. Yep, but these are 4 squares I actually already sewn together, so that's pretty. And then I got a bunch of random ones that kind of match that color range, and they're all in different, like, you know, assorted different variations of color. I got them in white and all that, so I got a bunch of those. What else do I got? Oh, yep, here's the white version. So here, I'll show you. Yep, see? And they're all going to go with this blanket eventually. Well, with this piece eventually. How? I have no idea how I'm going to do it, but that's this future plan. I already have some squares already made of this. I think I ran out of yarn and I need to get more of these colors, so that's all. Which I will do. And then I got tons of just white granny squares in here. Tons. Like some of them I have sewn together. Tons. Tons. Oh, there's another strip that I sewn together. I think I was planning on making a lap blanket out of this. Yeah. So, what's this? Oh, I got a Mary Maxim catalog hiding in here. I don't know how old this one is. I have no idea how old this one is. This might have been the first one that I got when I got my one yarn, my Bernat Pop yarn. I think that's what came with my order when I got this. But I don't need that because I got my newest one. So, yep, so that's all pretty much I got in there. I attempted to learn how to, this is just a sample, it's a slipper, and it's got the fancy little sides, but it's just a little like slipper booty, and you can see on the sides that it has the trying here, like say this is my foot, yeah. Yep. So that's supposed to be like a slipper that I made. It's all black yarn. Black yarn is so hard to crochet with, especially when you're a tight stitcher like me. Yeah, but that's just a slipper. It's hard to see on my camera. I didn't make the other foot. I only got one foot. What else I got? Oh, this is something that I was messing around with. Different type of style granny square. What else do I have here? Oh, I crocheted this granny square star. that's pretty much it. This was the start of a project that was put in. I didn't make this. This was mixed in with the yarn that was donated with me. I kept it in case I wanted to use this for something. But I think it was supposed to be like a door hanging thing. And it was never finished. Yeah. I have no idea. I might need it. I saved it. This was Captain saved with them too, the little freaking drink things, and that's what she used to make that where is it? To make this. She used just this ring. So I don't know. I don't know. But those are all my fun. I'm gonna put these odd ones in the other bag. But that's all my swatches and stuff. That sock can go in that one too. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing with most of these down the road, but I'm saving them. This is my favorite though, that crocodile stitch. Dun dun dun, green giant. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm such a dork. Oh, I love it. But every time I see that, oh yeah, I know how to do the crocodile stitch. I learned how to do that. Thank you, Creative Grandma, for putting that video up, by the way. I loved it. It was really fun making that and learning how to make that. So, I don't have it memorized, but all I gotta do is pull up her video because I have it saved to my channel. And pull that tutorial up and make it whenever I want to. So, yeah. So that's that for my last video tonight, I think. I have to get up early tomorrow. Well, I don't know. I don't know what time my sister's picking me up. Let me text her real quick. Let me ask her. What time are you picking me up tomorrow? What time are you picking me up? Question mark. Send. Just so I'm ready and prepared. She didn't really give me a time. She just said, "Oh, I'll pick her up tomorrow or Friday." So, and this was yesterday that I was texting her, and I was like, "Go ahead and pick me up Friday." And there was never a time discussed. So, yeah. So this video was fun. I'm sorry if it was boring for anyone else, but I don't know. I love talking about crochet. I love. She texted me back. What'd she say? Around 5? Oh, because she after work around 5. Okay, cool. Yay! So I don't know. Maybe I will because I get to sleep in tomorrow, and I have my stuff packed already. Oh, good. That gives me time, so I don't have to shower tonight because I hate showering the previous day and washing my hair previous because then I have that. I don't know a lot of women out there when you shower the night before something and your hair, you wake up in the morning and your hair, I have such thin, fine hair, and my hair just turns out like kind of like greasy, like looking like the next day. So I have to wash my hair on the day that I'm going to be around people and everything so it doesn't look greasy. I do have dry shampoo to prevent that, but it seriously it only takes one day and my hair looks like I haven't washed it in a week. It's terrible. So I use dry shampoo a lot to so my hair doesn't, because like throughout my hair just goes crazy throughout the day after a while. I hate it because my hair is, it's only because my hair does that. It's only because it's so fine, very thin hair. It looks like I got a lot, but I really have very thin hair, very fine. What else? What else to chat about? This is a really long video, and I'm sorry. I know I'm like, it takes me an hour to just talk to the camera by myself. I mean, this isn't even like a live stream, and I talk a lot. Um, I know. By the way, I've never used that Ouija board before. I've had a previous Ouija board. I got rid of it though because I used it the wrong way, and I ended up having an attachment to it, and I ended up getting rid of it. I gave it to someone that was capable of dealing with it. I warned them about what was attached to it, and they were willing to still take it. I'm just happy that it's no longer connected to my space anymore. But this one here has never been used. It's never been used before. I have not used it before yet. So, speaking board. That black square there, that's a scrying mirror that I made. I haven't used that yet either. A lot of those little jars and whatnot that you can barely see what the labels say. It's blurry. I got incense sticks and all that stuff. That's all my witchy ingredients and stuff that is all jarred up and whatnot. So that's all that. You know. And then over here on my table here, it's just a bunch of junk. Like, oops, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to pick you up so easy to. Oh yeah, my glass of wine. Here, detach you. There we go. That's my window. It sounds like it's raining outside when the cars are driving by. Wow, the roads are shiny. It rained outside. But I got a couple plants there. My table here right next to me. Yeah, that was my coffee mug that I had earlier today. I didn't put in my kitchen sink yet. So it's rather messy. So that's my table over here. I don't know why I'm sharing every little inch of my space in this room. I guess I'm that bored. This above me is a bunch of jewelry that I have hanging. The top row is bracelets, beaded bracelets and stuff, and then I got earrings and different necklaces and whatnot. So I do wear jewelry. You just never see me wearing it here on YouTube. I do wear jewelry. Yeah, nothing else much going on with me. Nothing else much I want to share right now. Yeah. But it was so nice sharing everything that I did share with you. Hope it was interesting. I apologize if it wasn't. But anyways, cheers and happy holidays. Once again, I did say that previously in the last my yarn stash video. Yeah, you got to see my Christmas tree. On that Christmas tree, I have so many ornaments on that tree that are, they're old. My grandmother, who has passed away, it's been several years since she's been gone. Um, um, I lost track of what I was saying. Wow, something blocked me. Um, those were all her ornaments, and they handed down to me, so I have all of them. And some of them were when I was a little girl my mom had on her tree, so it's a mixture of her mom's, my grandmother, and my mom, and then I got my aunt, the little fairy. She used to put those fairies. She has more than one of them. And my sister Joyce, who just texted me, she got one too. Hers was different looking, but they're all different fairies, and they're beautiful handmade fairies. So I'm so happy to have that. I apologize. Just give me a minute to breathe. September was a really hard month. I don't mean to cry on my video, but it was a very difficult time in my life this year, because I had 3 people all on the same day pass away. My aunt, an ex-boyfriend, and my nieces on her father's side grandfather. They all passed away all on the same day. So yeah, it was pretty hard to deal with. So I apologize for my tears if people out there can't handle it, but I'm still mourning. Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot to take in and deal with or whatever, but you know, the mourning is never gonna go away. They were all three of those people were so much loved by me, and they loved me so much, and that's never forgotten. So I'm happy to still have that. So even though they're not here physically anymore, I still celebrate the memories that I had with them. I apologize for my tearing. I'm super sensitive. I am a crier. I am a laugher. I am all sorts of emotions. So I do apologize. But anyways, if a lot of you probably didn't finish watching this whole video all the way through and you didn't see this, so which is okay. But if you did amazingly watch this video all the way through, which is amazing, I apologize for my emotions. But when you start talking about someone that has passed, I'm easily triggered. I easily trigger myself, so my apologies. I'm okay now. A little red in the face still, but I'm okay now. I'm breathing. But anyways, I'm gonna end this video on that note. I love you all so much. Thank you for being subscribed to me, even though there's only 16 of you as of right now, as I know. But thank you anyways. And if you watch this video all the way through, congratulations. I don't know how you did it, but thank you again. And I wish you all happy holidays, a happy new year. Please be safe. If you're driving anywhere far, please be safe. If you're traveling anywhere, please be safe. And I just wish you all the best. And everyone have a merry, happy Yule, Merry Christmas, however way that you celebrate it. Happy. So, happy holidays. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching and being patient watching this all the way through if you didn't make it through to the end. Much love and happiness. Blessed be. And bye for now.